Good morning, welcome to Solution on Wheels. Today again we have Andrew Wark, the Editor-in-Chief of Harbour Times.
All right.
Morning.
Morning, Vincent. Politics this week. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
It's all about rebellion.
Really?
Education rebellion.
Rebellion.
Yeah, that's the news of the day. I mean, everybody's talking about it. Yesterday, the whole city was just up in arms about education.
The Force Awakens.
Yes, unfortunately. Man, everybody's upset.
Yeah.
Right down from the youngest children and parents right up to the oldest people being educated, adults, and even alumni, even after they've graduated.
Yeah, speaking of which,
full rebellion. Which one do you want to go with first?
Speaking of which, I think we are too old for political commentary. I mean, look at this.
I know.
Look at this. Okay?
Special legislative panel on a Sunday.
Yeah, the youngest.
On a Sunday.
The youngest Hong Kong people ever spoke at LegCo. This looked like little Andrew.
Yeah.
And little Vincent.
Little Vincent. Yeah.
Yuck.
Yeah. So kids are.
I have to admit, I don't like kids that much.
No.
Especially
kids.
Kids of Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Kids from Hong Kong are
Really?
like you have to plus 10 to 20 to the age.
Yeah. So what are they on about? Why are children getting into LegCo?
TSA.
Yeah. It's very, and it says something about how Hong Kong has shifted and about how society has shifted here. When, kids are like being allowed to complain about how much they study. The way in Hong Kong has been parents hammer the kids to study, children do as they're told. Now the children are telling the adults what to do, and they're saying they have too much studying. I mean, there's a pendulum that has swung the other way.
Yeah.
And I think the government promoted this for years. Every single public service announcement on TV is children telling adults what to do. Daddy, do not smoke. It is bad for you. Mommy, put the food in the fridge at 4 degrees centigrade. Oh, God. And now we've got them in
air
LegCo.
conditioners.
Yeah, Mommy, Daddy, turn off the air conditioned lights. I am smarter than you at 4 years old. And now they're going to LegCo to tell us what to do.
I have sympathy for you. You got two little girls,
We
right?
don't tolerate that in my household. So now the kids are coming out and saying, no, adults, you have got the education monitoring program all wrong. Now, of course, those kids are not coming up with this on their own. There's a huge wave of parents and legislators and people that are saying, scrap the TSA, the Territory Service of Assessment, territory-wide
Territory-wide system assessment, yeah?
Yeah, so the question is, and the government, it looks like they're going to move on this. They're saying, maybe we'll suspend it for a couple of years while we look at it, examine it. Right now, it's only for grade 3, but as you and I have said before, replace it with what? If you get rid of it, how are we going to evaluate, which schools are good, which schools are bad? I'm always in favor of market forces. We know the government has a program whereby the schools with the worst enrollment get shut because we have a declining student population.
You know what? Speaking of which, I have a new idea.
Okay, what's your new
solution?
A new solution.
How about
Yeah.
You ask for all the examination papers
Right.
from different schools,
Yep.
but you don't evaluate it.
Okay.
But you actively sort out students who would like to participate
In the program.
to write examination papers from other schools.
Okay, they're not all the same.
No, not the standardized, but let's say you come from school number 1, I come from school number 2, and then we sign up for this, and then we sign up for that, and we do each other's examination papers and see how we are doing it.
Right.
And of course, because it's a market-driven program, I have incentive
To
write these
somebody else's
exams. Let's
paper.
say, for example, I got 1,000 Hong Kong dollars if I want to participate in this
okay.
exam.
So now you're talking about paying people.
Yeah. And it's kind of like research.
Okay, so I pay. So in other words, you would expect the good schools would their kids would just slaughter the exams of kids at worse schools. That's the idea. But of course, the kids at the worst schools, they're not going to want to write the smart kids exams.
No.
Unless you pay
randomly. What I'm saying is that we want to rank the examination papers from different schools. We want to see which school has a more difficult paper and an easier paper. And then we compare the results.
Okay.
And also the passing marks and the passing rate of different schools.
And that tells us something about how well the teachers are doing?
Or
Which is
how
the point
well...
of TSA.
You know what? Before the double cohort in Ontario, Ontario doesn't have a public examination, right?
I think they did.
When I was there, in the 90s, they don't have public examination.
Okay.
So everyone in Ontario, they just submit their school scores.
Right.
Actually, the school submitted it for us.
Yeah.
To the universities.
Sure.
Of your choices.
Right.
And then the university determine
pick their students.
Pick which students can join the university with offers.
Yes.
And then how did the university determine which students to accept or not?
Mm-hmm.
They look at internal grades.
Right.
And they also have a ranking system.
Oof.
Of all the secondary, all the secondary schools in Ontario.
Okay. How does that cycle back to replacing the TSA so we can assess primary schools?
So the point is,
yeah,
I don't want to burden the students.
Right.
I don't want to burden the schools.
Yeah.
I just want to burden the Education Bureau.
Okay.
But as you said, if I burden the Education Bureaus too much,
yeah,
they will hire more headcounts.
Yes.
You put more money into the public system, which is not ideal.
Which it's all being spent in administration.
Yeah, which is not ideal. So what I'm saying is that I don't want to burden the school.
Okay.
So all the schools just submit
right.
all the examination papers. They have to publish.
Oh, right. Yeah. You've talked about this before, yeah.
But
put everything
instead of having Education Bureaus, assessor, to assess the ranking of the schools, we use a social research method to recruit people who are willingly to participate.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds cool. I think you're going to have to write that one out because it seems like it's got a lot of moving parts. I'm going to go, I'm going to say, why don't we just get out there and survey the public and say, parent satisfaction surveys. Simple. Some people might say it's not scientific enough, but parents, people think children are the customers. They're not. They're the product. The parents are the customers. Let the customers decide what's a good product and what's not.
Yeah, but obviously,
now, teachers won't like that. Because they'll be like, parents don't get education.
Yeah. But obviously,
they do.
Obviously, Education Bureau wants to rank the schools.
Yes.
The whole purpose for the TSA is for Education Bureau to know which schools perform better than the others.
Yeah, they got to know. Well, again, they have a mechanism for that. If your enrollment drops below a certain level, shut her down, right? And I mean, that's a great way to do it because clearly the parents have told you they don't want their kids going to that school.
Anyway, I think for this news, my take is, do you know who is the most unhappy person to see such news?
Who's that?
Joshua Wong.
Okay.
You know Joshua Wong?
Sure, scholarism.
Yep. I mean, he's
a bit long in the tooth for politics now, but 19, he's too old, huh?
He used to be the youngest rising star.
Yeah, now.
By now?
Old man, old news.
You're out. Joshua Wong, you're out. So he will be getting desperate.
All right, well, we'll be watching the future of these young politicians, watching the future of Joshua Wong, if he's not over the hill by now in politics. And watching to see what happens for the future of the TSA.
Well, if you like the episode and our analysis for today, you can go to Facebook, search Solution on Wheels, and then you can find our posts, and then press like or share or subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Sounds good. If you want to find Harbour Times, just search Harbour Times. That's Harbour with a U. At our website, you can check out our Facebook or get us on Twitter at Harbour Times. Easy.
All right. Good work, Andrew.
Good solutions, Vincent.
See you.